Yeah, because you gotta, okay, this gotta go in like that. How we doing this? I think I done messed it up because I done pulled them off by the wrong pig. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host, Uncle Nerd, and welcome to another exciting episode of Busted Open. Busting it open since 2007, and today we're going to review G.I. Joe Classified Classic Storm Shadow. This figure right here, even from looking inside the box right here, is absolutely beautiful. Man, this is the Storm Shadow they should have came out with first, just like with Roadblock, but I guess this is to string you along to make sure you collect all the figures within the line. Man, look at this baby right here. Took me a while to get mine, but you know, I had to make sure I came and showed it to you guys before I popped it open. This wasn't about to get a review. This was about to just get bust open and played with, and then, you know, posed with my other action figures, but I had to give it to you guys. So we're going to bring it closer so you can see the package and everything like that. It's done in a typical window box that they usually do with most Joes right here. You have G.I. Joe Classified right here. Storm Shadow, beautiful artwork of Storm Shadow right there. Number 35 within the series. Cobra logo at the top. Over on the side, you have the tech specs or the bio specs of Storm Shadow right here. Let me flip this around so you guys can see it. Number 35 down there. On the back, you got it seemed like they went from artwork to kind of like doing like 3D artwork, and you can see like a collage of Cobras and Joes over here. You got them all going on over there. That looks like the Hard Master down there that they're doing. Zartan, Croc Master, the Baroness, Firefly, so on and so forth. Spirit, Iron Knife, Kidney, Beachhead. All of these I have. I just haven't gotten, well, a lot of these I've already reviewed, but Beachhead I have and Spirit I also have. I just haven't gotten around to reviewing these guys for you because I've been very, very busy dealing with a couple of things. And you got a nice image of Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes going at it right there. Legal Mumbo Jumbo down at the bottom. And let's see, some more Legal Mumbo Jumbo with the barcode at the bottom. More stuff on the side. Nice artwork on the side over here of Storm Shadow, looking real good. You see his shurikens and they got things wrapped in flames, so on and so forth. I like how they really took into consideration of giving him the classic gi from the original G.I. Joe cartoon or whatever case may be, or the Larry Hama series run of Storm Shadow right there. And what we're going to do, we're going to check out his tech specs as well. You can come right on over to GIJoe.com right here. Look under Cobras, and we will find Storm Shadow, which should be right along. Did I go past him? Did I go past Storm Shadow? Wait, where's Storm Shadow? Storm Shadow, Storm Shadow, Storm Shadow, Storm Shadow. Wait, where's Storm Shadow? Destro. Oh, here he is, right here. Now the art. Now see, here's the thing. They have different artists do the artwork for them, but at the same token, I like the classic look versus this right here, and I'm glad we got this version versus this version right here. And it says Storm Shadow, Elite Cobra Ninja, found name Tommy Saburo, Tommy S. Arashikage, birthplace San Francisco, California, 5'11". Abilities, Covert Ops. He's a number 4 in Covert Ops. He's a number 5 in Bladed Weapons, a number 3 in Infiltration, and a number 4 in Ninjutsu. Storm Shadow is an elite Cobra Ninja operative and exiled member of the Arashikage Ninja Clan, one of Japan's legendary families. He trained in their methods of infiltration and combat, extremely skilled, blindingly fast, incredibly resilient, and devastatingly lethal. Elite level expert in weaponry, destined to be the leader of the Arashikage before fate took a turn and sent him on a different path into the ranks of Cobra. So yeah, and that is the bio on Storm Shadow. Now, what you can do is what you can do is actually like you know what? I'll get into it once I what's the name. We got a choking hazard up here and number 4 age 4 plus right there. Well, so let's bust open the package and see if Storm Shadow is worth the scratch. And you know I couldn't wait to do this. Here we
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
go. All right, and here we have Storm Shadow outside of the package, and he's looking absolutely amazing. And I love, just from looking at the figure alone, and you know I'm going to go into the accessories first, but just by looking at the figure alone, I love the brown hue, like a tan hue they gave his arms, and I love how muscular the arms are, which reminds me directly of the cartoon Storm Shadow. I always thought the cartoon Storm Shadow was a bit more extravagant and more profound looking than the how can I say the comic book one. Don't get me wrong, I love comic book Storm Shadow, but I love the way they made cartoon Storm Shadow look like he had these big muscular arms hanging out of his gi, or like he ripped the sleeves off of his gi, and that he wasn't like, because you know they usually show most ninjas covered up, but he let you know he got them guns, like the muscular arms. Now going into the accessories right here, we're going to bring this a little bit closer, and look how that white pops onto the white background. Boy, he looks like a ghost, and I'm loving it. You have this beautiful compound bow going on with him right here, and this is done very, very well. Nice sketching, nice coloring, nice sculpting inside of the compound bow. Different sculpts, different detail, and this red right here is just all you need with this compound bow, and it's looking very, very good. This is looking good. You can see there's some sculpting in the handle as well, which looks real good along the bow area. This looks great. And anybody who knows a compound bow can literally go through you, shot with the right arrow. If the right arrow is placed in it, it's called a compound bow for a reason. Literally, it can go through you. But this is good right here. This looks great. Then you have the nice, beautiful arrow right here with the red feathers on the back right here. The black, not much sculpting in it, but it's done in a hard black plastic just as well as the compound bow is right here. Looking good, looking very, very good. And as you can see, there is sculpting inside of the feathers of the arrow right here. Looks really, really good. Red paint, no bleeding, no nothing. Looks very, very good. Then you have these two katanas, long and short blade right here. Very nice silver painting on the blades right here, as you can see. On the bottom, it has a nice serpent sculpt right there, so you can tell that Cobra gave him these weapons, or whatever the case may be. And a lot of us know the reason why Storm Shadow is with Cobra. You know, it's not just like he's just working for him just to be working for him. He has a mission entailed. He has an ulterior motive, actually. And this looks good. Look at the sculpting in the handle. The sculpting in the handle looks very good. Let me bring this a little bit closer. Sculpting in this handle looks very good. As you can see, the serpent snake heads right here. Yes, I'm a person for detail. I love detail. Love the way they did the blades up at the top. Nice silver paint. No bleeding along the handle or anything like that. They were very particular about making sure the blade paint just didn't bleed onto the handles of the swords right here, short and long sword. Then you have this sheath and quiver right here. Looks really good. Nice textures and the Rashikage symbol posted into it. The red feathers are done great, and you can actually take this arrow right here and put it inside, because there's a hole right in here, right there. If you can see it, there's a hole right in here. This black is serious black. Put it right inside of here and have the arrow sit inside of the quiver and backpack. Has a peg on the back, so it can peg right onto the back right here. You see the sword sheaths right there, looking good. And they easily fit within the short sword. Goes in, wait, which one is short and long? Yep, short sword goes in right here. Long sword goes in right here. Boom. So it looks like you can accessorize this guy and put everything on him, and that's what it looks like. Then you have this black belt right here, which I know more than likely attaches to his waist or something like that. I could be wrong. Yeah, you got to pardon me, but that's people riding by playing music and stuff like that. You can see like this nice belt. I don't know why. There we go. And it has a hole in it right there. Looks real good. And then finally, we have this beautiful, nice hood that they got going on right here. This looks great, man. Look at this. Look at the textures and seams sculpted into this. And it looks like it's kind of like a tattered, yeah, it's a tattered look around the hood. So he just ripped off his gi, ripped his hood up somewhat, or made, yeah, this looks great, man. Look at the textures in that hood, man. This is looking good right here, man. And it's made out of a soft vinyl. The weapon's made out of hard plastic. And this is made out, the belt is made out of a soft vinyl. So, you know what time it is. You know what we're about to do right here. We're about to go into this beautiful figure right here. So what we're going to do, move that over there. Woo, boy, look at this man right here. Look at this man right here. He is looking great. Got the shurikens along the belt, along the bandolier right here, across his chest. The belt on the waist looks real good. All of it's done. Now the belt on his chest, or the bandolier on his chest, is pretty much like it's sculpted to resemble leather, and it looks real good because you can see like kind of like the cracks of the leather within the bandolier right there, and the belt, the sculpting in the belt, different textures. The silver clip that they painted on it looks good, along with the buckles. Look at that. Shurikens are not removable but are awesomely painted on here. This looks great. Loving those arms, seamless joints, everything is going on real good. Look at those muscular arms. The cobra deco and insignia on his chest is beautiful. The gi looks good. Look at the ripped off shirt where he done ripped off the gi. Look at the gauntlets. Gauntlets are looking good with the wraps around them, and the archer's gloves. Look at that. Look at that. Got the two fingers right there with the archer's gloves right there. Boy, they did a great job on this, man. They did a great job. Got the gauntlet right there. More wraps around the side, around the bottom, or around the forearm rather. Look at the gloves. Got padding on the back of the gloves. Look at this white pop, boy. It is just like, look how the light is hitting off this white, boy. This thing is clean. Look at the seam work that they did. The seam sculpting that they did on here, man. Look at this. This is a beautiful, man. Look at this. The wrinkles, the wraps. Got the tabby shoes right here that ninjas be wearing. Got the super archery mitts right there. I'm loving how they did the two fingers, man. I'm loving them two fingers. Look at the attention to detail on this figure is absolutely amazing right there. Look at this. Look at the belt. You see the belt sculpted in, but it's a nice clean white. But that head sculpt, boy, look at that. Nice, clean, nice and clean, boy. Look at that seam. Look at the textures within the head. Y'all Hasbro playing games, bro. They playing games. They messing with my emotions. Beautiful eye sculpt. Nothing, that the eyes are not off or anything like that. He's looking good. He is looking real good. Now, as far as his accessories right here, let's see if we could take this head off. Let me be careful, because you know I done broke a couple of figures that I had, like I did videos, and I broke a couple of, there we go, got his head off. Hopefully, damn, look at this. See, this is what I be trying to tell you. I be tearing shit up, man. All right, so now I didn't tear it up, but I'm saying, you know, so we took this off. We're gonna try to get the head on and man, look at this. Look at how that hood looks on that head, boy. They did a great job. Great job. Look at this. And it's sculpting. Again, I love the texture that they got going on in the hood. This looks great. Just admire the beauty of Storm Shadow. The tabby shoes are done real nice. Now, there's no toe pivoting or anything in there, but he is looking real good. And you can tab on everything like here. You line these holes up right here. Line these holes up right here. You take the quiver with the sheath on it. Line it up, plug it into the back, like thus so. Oh, come on, let me line this up correctly. I can't find the hole. There we go, right there. Boom. And it's nice and snug in there too. Ooh wee, ooh wee. Look at this, look at this. I think, yo, you can get the compound bow to go on here as well. Look at this. Look at this accessorization right here. Look at this, boy. Look at this. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, boy. Look at this. And you get the belt. The belt goes on where? Let's see. Where does the belt go on? Right here. Right here. Plug that belt in. Thus so. Boom. And you can get like the wind blowing. Now, being that it's made out of a little bit of a rubbery vinyl, you got to push this on. Give it a nice push so it'll stay on right there. But there you have Storm Shadow fully equipped. He does Battle Whip. Look at that. Look at that, boy. Look at that. Look at this beautiful figure right here. Look at this. This hood, man. This hood. This hood gives it a whole different look, man. I'm loving this right here. Hasbro have outdone themselves with this classified line. And again, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I was the first one complaining when they were talking about doing 6-inch Joes. I was like, I don't want them Joes. I want 3/4 inches, that and the other. He also has a scarf right here, but I'll put that on to, you know, so it can give you the look as if you have Storm Shadow pulling his hood down. And I'll put this on after I take some pictures, but let's go into the articulation of this guy right here. Man, I can't stop admiring this. Look at how the gi wraps around his chest. I love the torn look along the shoulders and arms right here that he has. Like it's looked like it just jumped out of the cartoon, but with better detail. That's what I'm liking about this. It's nice and clean, nice ninja outfit right here with the cobra insignia on it. And over here we have let's look into the articulation of this. I'm at a loss for words a little bit. I am at a loss for words. That's how beautiful this figure is to me. We have the head that goes all the way around. You can get it to go all the way around, even with the hood on and everything like that. You have some ball joints and butterfly joints at the arms, and arms go up and around. You can get some nice, you know, nice movement going. Even with the sculpting and the engineering of the figure, you get some nice movement going on. Got a bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, twist and pivoting at the wrist and wrist and at the wrist. Look at these fingers. I love how they did this, man. Ab crunch right here. Nice big ab crunch too. You can get them to go way back, you know, nice and forward like that. Twist at the waist right there. Everything is stiff on this guy. Nice leg split, dropping hip. You see how it came down a little bit. I don't understand why they did it, but I mean, like, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Double hinged knee. Right here, joints are very stiff. The only thing that's a little bit loose for me is the ankle pivoting. Now the ankle rocker is a little bit loose for me, but I'll, you know, stiffen that up with my little methods and stuff like that. Twisting at the calf right here. This figure is a sight to behold. It is absolutely beautiful. And you got some thigh cuts right there too, as you can see. But this figure is absolutely beautiful. Man. The poses you could get with this, the scenes you can get going with this are absolutely beautiful. I mean, yeah, let me give it one more. You can tell I'm excited about this figure right here. And the thing about it is, Storm Shadow was not really one of my favorites, although I did love him. I did love Storm Shadow, and I had him in my collection. Firefly, Scrap, what's his name? The Dreadnoks. Scrap Iron, you know what I'm saying? Those were some of my favorites, along with others. You know what I'm saying? The twins especially. I can't wait to review those guys for you. But look at this right here before I take some pictures for you guys, and I will give you back, come back with my final thoughts. Wow, this is beautiful. The grays look great. Everything looks good. Everything looks real good. So give me a few seconds, and I will be right back with my final thoughts on this figure, okay?
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
So as a whole, man, I'm sorry. This figure, I am blown away by this Storm Shadow figure. Blown away. Absolutely beautiful. I just love how the way my light is hitting it and you really can't tell like the background from his body a little bit, which kind of like for me makes it look beautiful because that's his hood right there. But man, this figure is an absolute beauty to behold. You definitely have to have this Storm Shadow in your collection. It is absolutely beautiful. And here is him next in the comparison next to his homie slash arch nemesis, Snake Eyes. Here he is next to his alternate outfit right here, Storm Shadow. I said Snow Shadow. I call this Snow Storm Shadow. I said Storm Snow Shadow. Right here. And I like them both. I really do. A lot of people don't like the Amazon exclusive Storm Shadow. I absolutely do. And he's coming in at around about, let's see, I would say he's coming in about the usual height of these G.I. Joe Classified, which would be around about like 6 inches. Yes, he's coming in at 6 inches and he's looking real good. Tons of funky poses you can get going with this guy. You must have him in your collection if you're with the G.I. Joe or Valaverse. Yes, my boy Kenny blessed me with a Valaverse that you will be getting a review of very shortly. All right. Here he is with another one of my favorite Joes, Flint. I always call Flint the cool Duke right here. And it looks great. It looks absolutely amazing right there. It looks great. This is what G.I. Joe, man, this is it right here, man, right here. And you know what? We'll do a comparison with him next to, who are we doing him with? Let's do a comparison with him next to G.I. Joe, He-Man Masterverse or whatever the case may be. And you see He-Man just towers over him and stuff like that. You can't put them two in the same classification unless you want to relive that episode in the G.I. Joe cartoon where, what's his name? Where Duke was fighting that big barbarian guy with the long hair. Yeah. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring this closer, man. I don't want this review to end because this is something of a piece right here. Look at this. And yes, I put the scarf on, the hood, the look of the hood being down around his neck. As you can see right there. Look at that. Look at that, man. This is beautiful. Storm Shadow looks great. He looks great. Now, you do have to be I don't know if maybe it was just my Storm Shadow. 1, the feet were a little bit loose at the ankles right here. 2, around his neck, the dumbbell joint came out. The connecting piece between the head and the neck came out. That kind of like I had to pull out. Instead of it coming off at the ball joint at the head, it came off at the neck, which is maybe it's just mine. Maybe it's just mine. You know what I'm saying? But I'm loving this right here. Let me straighten this out a little bit. That arrow shouldn't be bending. There we go. Look, oh boy, look at this. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, man. This Storm Shadow is definitely one. This should be an Action Figure of the Year award right here because it is absolutely beautiful. It is gorgeous. Loving that deco. Man, I'll be here all day. Loving the seam work that they did right here, the face sculpt and everything. Now, yeah, Storm. If you had gotten that Zartan had a Storm Shadow face sculpt and stuff like that, but I don't know if it's the same as this one. I didn't feel like pulling them down to do a comparison or anything like that. But yeah, look at the tabby shoes right here. The tabbies look great. It's a modernized yet classic look, or more detailed look at Storm Shadow right here, man. Yeah, if you can get this guy, please get him. He will be up for sale on toughnerdtoys.com. So I don't know. Listen, this is a beautiful figure. This is a beautiful figure. So with that being said, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and share this video. And remember, when you buy a toy, what do? You bust it open, you wouldn't